Hi everyone, this is Kate from cardsonthefly.blogspot.com, and this is my very first video. I'm so excited. I hope it's the first of many to come, and today I just want to show you this really fun card that I made. And from the outside you can see that it's nothing really spectacular. It's a nice card, a nice little sentiment on it, but the fun happens when you open it up. And as you can see, it is a pop-up birthday card, which is really fun and I think looks semi-impressive, and it is actually really easy to make, and I think anybody you send it to will really love it. So I'm going to show you how to make it tonight. The first thing you want to do is get a plain piece of brown cardstock. It's 8.5 by 5.5, folded in half. So that makes your basic A2 size card. We're going to decorate the outside first, simply because once you get the pop-up mechanism inside, the card gets a little bulky and difficult to work with on the outside. It's hard to adhere things nicely. So I've already prepared the part that I'm going to adhere here, and what I'm using are pattern papers from this Birthday Extravaganza stack by the Paper Studio. I picked this up at Hobby Lobby the other day, or actually not too long ago, so if you like it, you might be able to find it there. I used a basic piece of background paper, and that paper measures 4 inches by 5 1/4. This little piece of paper here is 4 inches by 3/4. These I cut out using my Nestabilities, and the stamp that I used actually comes from this Stampendous clear stamp set, and it says Make a Wish, which goes along nicely with our birthday cake theme. And these little candles down here, I actually cut out of one of the pieces of paper from this paper stack. The colors go so nicely with the other papers here that it was just easier for me to cut these out and use them rather than using my Cricut to maybe cut out of other pieces of paper or little candles. So, but you could do that, definitely. So I would adhere this, and my adhesive of choice these days is this to that tape runner adhesive, and it is a glue dot adhesive, which I like because if you get a little bit too much somewhere, you can just rub it off actually, and it makes your project look really nice and neat. So I'm going to adhere this on here. Now on to the fun part, which is the inside pop-up part of your card. You're going to need 2 pieces of cardstock, same color, and these two should measure 8 1/4 by 5 1/4. We're going to set one of them to the side right now and work on the piece that you need to cut. Fold your piece of paper in half, and you're going to make several marks or measurements. The first measurement is going to be 1 1/8 inches from the top, and mark that. Then 3/4 inches from that mark, 1 inch from that second mark, 1 1/4 inches from the third mark, and then you should have 1 1/8 inches left on your paper. Next, you'll slide this paper into your paper trimmer, and at your first mark, you're going to cut up into your card 1 inch. The next mark, at the second mark, you're going to cut up into your card 1.5 inches. At the third mark, you'll go in 2 inches, and at the fourth mark, you'll go in 2 inches. Next, you'll use some sort of score tool. I use the Martha Stewart scoreboard, and you're going to make score marks to connect the end of your first cut to your second tier, the end of your second cut to your third tier, and then you'll connect your last 2 cuts together. You'll have to find a groove on your scoreboard in order to make these cuts, or to make these scores, I'm sorry, and it'll really help you when you go to fold your card, which is the next step. You want to fold in each one of your layers inward so that once it's all folded down nice and neatly, it looks like this. When you open your card, you can see that your pop-up mechanism is showing. At this point, you can go ahead and adhere your backing to this, which we can do quickly. I'm just going to do it quickly to show you. And we'll adhere these two together. Okay. And now, see, it looks really nice and neat. You don't see the holes quite so much. Next, you'll need 3 pieces of pattern cardstock to cover up your tiers, make your cake look even better. I think I'll start at the top, and I'm just going to run some adhesive on my first layer. And I'm using this little piece of cardstock. I find it easier to go ahead and bend it in the middle, and I'll adhere that on here. And the measurement for this one is 1 inch by 2 inches. And we'll just stick it on. We'll go ahead and do the second tier. And the measurement of this one is 1 1/4 inches by 3 inches. Stick that one on. There we go. And the third, oh, I just ran out of tape. We'll go ahead and use a wet adhesive since I ran out on my tape runner. This measurement is 1 1/2 inches by 4 inches. And line that up. And so now our birthday cake is taking shape. You can keep making sure all of your folds are really nice and crisp. Next, you can stamp a little sentiment on the inside like I did. It says happy birthday. And you can start to adhere your candles. I adhere them to the back of each layer. On my finished card, you can see that I did 4 candles on the top layer, 4 on the second layer, and 6 on the bottom layer. Once your candles are adhered, you would then apply adhesive onto this piece of cardstock and attach it into your card. In the end, your card should look like this, which is super fun, and I really like it. I'm so excited. So I hope you visit me again here at cardsonthefly.blogspot.com, and I'll look forward to our visits. Thanks. Bye-bye.